Hey everybody, this is Adam Cornett. I'm with Premier Property Group here in Portland, Oregon, and I am a licensed real estate agent here in Portland. The reason for this particular video is because lately we've been doing a lot of videos from our phones, from our smartphones using a gimbal, and I wanted to help you guys out or kind of give you one piece of advice that I found really helpful was to use a different audio source. So right now I'm standing in an empty house where it's quite echoey, and instead of using my phone audio, I'm using a lavalier microphone, which you can see right here, which I have plugged into my phone. So I will show you here in a second which microphone I'm using and how I'm connecting it. But I wanted to show you the difference between the sound of this microphone compared to the sound of just my phone. So here I'm going to unplug my microphone and we'll have just the phone. Alright, so here is the sound of just the microphone from my phone without using the lavalier mic. So I have this lavalier mic connected because I have an Android and I have a USB-C. I've got it connected through this little USB-C to headphone jack converter, but that goes into my phone and I'm using it that way. So you can now hear that a lot more echo in the voice, and the sound is quite different. So getting the microphone closer to you and having a good lavalier mic, or even a cheap lavalier mic like this one, it really does help out with the sound quality. I'm going to go ahead and plug this back in. And now the sound quality is probably a heck of a lot better. So the idea of using a little lavalier mic, which I have down here, can go a long way. This particular one has a really long cord. So let me show you which ones I'm using. Alright, so the two things that I use to make the audio sound better in this video are first a USB Type-C cable. This is just any audio adapter from USB-C to headphone jack, because the Boya comes with a headphone jack, the male end. The second thing I'm using is the Boya lavalier BM, or the BYM1. So they do have a BYM2, which does have a USB Type-C on the end, so you can plug it right into your phone. That sells for somewhere around $50, whereas this one sells for about $20. This thing sells for about $5, so you're half the price for the same type of, basically the exact same thing. The only thing about using this, and I haven't tried the other one, the only thing about using this is that you have to use software called Open Camera. And so Android, if you're using an Android, if you're using an Apple, you really shouldn't have any problems. But if you're using an Android, you're going to have to use Open Camera. You're going to go into Video Settings. You're going to select from Video Settings, or go into Settings, go into Video Settings, and you want to select the audio input or the audio source. And you want to select it is external microphone. And then sometimes if that doesn't work, the next thing down is the audio channel, and you want to select either mono or stereo. You can try on both either mono or stereo. Mine happens to work best on stereo. It also works on mono, but sometimes it wasn't working on mono, so I've just left it on stereo as my default. So that's how you can get these particular microphones to work with Android. Again, if you have an Apple, it should work just fine because Apple allows for external microphones to be plugged right into them. Android, I'm not sure why they do it this way. So as a real estate agent, if you are looking for better audio to go along with your video tours of a home, I suggest using the Boya BYM1 audio source input to go from your phone to a lavalier mic, which you can see right here as we're communicating. So if you've liked the video, please hit subscribe down below and make sure to give me a thumbs up. And I will be trying to put out more regular tips for video creation for both real estate agents and really for anybody. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.